right. Okay, let's go here. Comments. Live view comments show. Okay, right here. Live view comments show up on StreamYard. All right, we are live, and today we're going to talk about Ink Mania. We got 10 days left. I got a lot of stuff to catch up, a lot of stuff I got to work on. So I'm going to kind of explain some people regarding registration, anything they need to know regarding the registration. So if you have any questions regarding registration, let me know. So we changed the time for registration for early registration. It's going to be Thursday between 2 to 5 at at the um, at the venue. Let me look at something. Bear with me. All right, there. Okay. So it's going to be between 2 to 5. We're going to be going ahead and doing live registration at at the fairgrounds. Okay. So right now, what's going on? I have a StreamYard, so I have a full layout of YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, as well as I have TikTok going on. So I have 4 platforms right now regarding the us going live right now. We have 10 days to this event. So if anybody has any questions regarding the event, about tickets, about registration, about the competition, let me know so I can help you out. All right, so here's that. So I'm going to be working a little bit while I see some people popping in here and there. And so how you doing, Trent? You worked on your shirts already? Let me see them. Okay. Okay. Let me see. It's nice. Yeah, that looks good.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. See, it's not bad.
No, it's pretty good.
Uh-huh. You did a second press
Mhm.
on it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks really nice. Uh-huh.
Yeah, second press definitely needed because
Because yeah, you'll see it's like more when you do that second press, it's like, and then when you wash it next time, it's gonna get softer.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks good. That.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, that came out cool. Yeah, you'll sell those pictures.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
They look good, yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And the second press is needed because of
the edges.
Yeah.
Yeah, the edges.
Especially like these are all by themselves.
Yeah, and what happened? That's why you have to wait until it's really cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it depends on the speed to release it, because if you release it a little slow, it'll peel off. You have to go.
Yeah, but you can't release it too fast or I'll go.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So I was like,
yeah.
Every time it's pretty fun. What's up, man? I'm just getting ready to do it. All right.
Okay, let's see. Your comments show up on the stream panel. This is acceptable to show it on screen.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you're on time. But people be like walking in 10 minutes late.
Okay, here's that. All right. Okay, so we're going to be talking about the event. I'm going to only be here probably about like 30 minutes. I'm going to talk about pre-registration going into the event. A lot of people we've been sending emails to, sending the information of early registration. It's going to be Thursday between 2 to 5 o'clock. You guys are going to be coming through the entrance of the Martin Luther King entrance, and you can go right into it. On Thursday, you don't have to pay for parking. You're just going to go in and go to the back, and you're going to see where we're going to have the tables where you're going to go ahead and register. Everything will be ready. We need one person per booth. We don't need 3 or 4 artists on the line. So whoever represents that booth, we just need you on that line. The only thing you're going to do is just come up to the person who's doing the registration, tell them the name of the shop or the person who purchased the booth. You're going to let them know, and they're going to give you a bag that's going to have the wristbands and lanyards. That's why one of my assistants has been getting in contact with all of you guys regarding how many wristbands and how many lanyards. Now, keep in mind, the only people that's going to have the lanyards are going to be the artists. No vendors, nobody else, just the artists. Only the tattoo artists will have lanyards. Later on Sundays, if anybody want to have their own lanyards, we always have extra sometimes, so we could give you some extras. But normally, it's just going to be artists who's going to have the lanyards. Everybody else will have a wristband that they're going to be carrying from there. That's one thing on that part. So that's important to everybody knows when it comes to that. When it comes to that part. Hold on, bear with me. People are calling me while I'm trying to do this at the same time. Hold on. Sorry. 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 So, like I mentioned, that's what we're gonna do on for the registration. Now, if you're not going to be able to set up on Thursday, you will be able to set up on Friday from from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock. We say 10, but I will be there early to go ahead and set up. You still have to register, and then you'll be able to set up. You cannot go inside the venue and start setting up without registering, because we want to make sure the person who is assigned to the booth is going to be there. All right. So that's one thing that's very important that I want to make sure that please register. Close that door for me. That's one thing that's really important that I want to make sure everybody understands, that they need to register before you go into the venue and try to set up your booth. Now, we're not going to let nobody set up until they go ahead and register. Okay, that's on everybody's booth. You're gonna have some stuff on your booth. Please leave it alone. You can move it around, but you will have a QR code that's going to be your waiver, as well as it's going to be a QR code that's going to be for the aftercare. On that part. Hold on, everybody's hitting me up right now. Bear with me. Okay. Yeah. All right. So that's one thing I want everybody to understand when it comes to that. I don't know if anybody have any question regarding The event, I'm gonna, like I say, I'm gonna be here for a while. I want everybody to understand. We've been going ahead and trying to send all the information to everybody so everybody's informed. If you guys need any type of furniture, chairs, armrests, we have Waldo Supply. Waldo Supply is gonna provide us with rental equipment. You could go to the link that I send you guys to the back of the website, so you could go ahead and rent the equipment. That's where the equipment is. I don't have the equipment on my main page. It's at the link that I send everybody to. So that's where you're going to know where to get your rental equipment. So just go in there, check it out, and get any equipment. I recommend it because you don't have to drive and haul a lot of stuff, while you coming to this event. Hotels on the website, we have the hotel information on the website. So the hotel information, if you go on the top area on your laptop or your computer, you're going to see it. On the phone, let me see where it shows on the phone. Give me a minute. Hold on. On the phone. So when you go into the phone for the hotel, when you go to the three little lines, the menu area, you're going to see in the right underneath home, it's going to say hotel. There, you're going to see the hotel information. The guy's named Dylan. He's willing to hold some more rooms for that rate. After that, the rate's going to go up. It's going to be for the Holiday Inn Express right across from the venue. I do recommend it. The price is decent. Everything around was about $200 and up. So if you haven't got your hotel, jump to it. Start doing it now, because that hotel, and the guy's named Dylan from there. So get in contact with him and get that worked out. One of the things that I've been telling everybody with this event when it comes to marketing, I've been sending everybody's templates. I've been explaining to everybody that if they want to tag, collaborate, the difference of the tag and the collaboration is if you tag me, it's only going to show up on my story. But if you collaborate, it will go onto my post. So I recommend a lot of times, if you wanted to show in my post, collaborate, and put, especially ones who have like more information, so that's something I'm telling people to do. And eliminate all this noise. I got some noise around here. So yeah, man. I mean, we got 10 days. I got so much to do. So little time. So it's kind of crazy that we're so close. I'm very anxious about this. This is something I wanted to do, a big event like this. And I really appreciate all my support, all the people who's been helping me out. My staff for my shop, my crew, my assistants, and the one and the only, my wife. I want to thank her for all the support and everything and we, if it wasn't for her, this event wouldn't be where it is. So we're getting to a point where it's getting bigger. It's gonna be a lot more fun. We got a lot more cool stuff added, and we're planning to add some more new stuff too. Very, very time consuming, and it's a lot of work with it. That's why I appreciate my kids and my wife because of all this. Get that, download that, download. Sorry if you guys can't see me. I'm checking my emails. All right. Yeah, I'm fighting with the food trucks, trying to make sure we have the right food trucks. That's one thing. A lot of times, these venues, they don't understand that us being there for hours, tattooing, I'm selling, being as a vendor, and sitting there for hours and not eating properly really puts a toll on us. So I have to enforce that we make sure we have proper food trucks for us. Yes, Chris, I know. Ink Invasion is going to be there. We have a podcast that's going to be there, magazine company that's going to be there as well. You know, got to check him out, check his booth out as well, and see them. If anybody's writing me, bear with me because right now I'm checking out my emails, looking at all emails, trying to work and the same time go live on this. And let's see. So bear with me. I gotta. Okay, so that's that. All right, let's do this. All right. So we got this going on. What card? It's right in here, right on the top. There, right there. Nice back. You got this on the show? Yeah, on the show. Uh-huh. Stigma. You're just passing stigma. Mm-hmm. Stigma. I know. I'm just making. Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, you're gonna put it there. All right. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see. Got some stuff to do. While I'm working, if anybody has any questions, um, hit me up. I'll put a little bit of music, be chilling out, and I'm gonna be working a little bit. I got some stuff. I gotta do the step and repeat. I gotta work on some stuff as well. Let me, all right. All right, let's get this ready. All right, guys. See you soon, Chris. You take care. That's why I need everybody's license, their tattoo license. So if you haven't gave it to us, please email it to me, text it to me, DM it to me as soon as possible. So I could go ahead and put it because it's all going to go to the back of your drapes. So the health department, when they walk by you, they could just see it. They won't have to ask you. Let me see. Co-host, co-host. Yeah. All right. So that's that. Check these and see how big these things are. Because if this is not big enough. Right. These are 3, 3 1/4. 3 1/4 by 2 1/4. 3 1/4 by 2 1/4. All right. All right. Let's do this. All right. All right. Let's see this. Okay. I'm still. I'm gonna drop this. I'm gonna go. Just dropping that. Go. I just want to get this so I can get this link small. And I can work. Hey, you know what I should have done? Damn, I should have brought my other monitor. But I could do two things. Okay, there. Okay, there. Okay, I got 22 minutes. All right, guys. Like I mentioned, if anybody has any questions regarding the show, let me know. Right now, I'm working on a couple stuff that I need to finish. So I'm again. I'm gonna save this. What? How many minutes I've been in here? It's already been 23. I'm gonna save this on my platforms. I just want to let everybody know on registration. Registration will be Thursday, Thursday morning. We're going to be working, and from Thursday from 2 to 5, 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. to 5 o'clock will be pre-registration and setting up. Everything will be done at the venue, so you could go ahead and start setting up on Thursday. If you're not going to be able on Thursday, you could come in on Friday between 9 to 11 before the event opens. The event will start on Friday at 12 o'clock to the public. Doors will be open. Hopefully you guys are ready for that Friday. Um, Make sure you just have all your stuff. Make sure you have your barrier. If you're flying, there's certain stuff that you can't have. We have 3 suppliers that will be there. So just if anything, just go ahead and get it from the suppliers. But again, make sure you have proper barrier for the your equipment, proper germicide that kills TB. If you can't find that, again, get it from the health department. That you're gonna need that as well. You're gonna need make sure all your needles, all your ink has the proper expiration. They're gonna look at that. If your needles or your ink is expire, they're gonna take it out. They're gonna throw it away. So make sure all that stuff it's in a proper dates. What else? That's really have your whatever you need. They just want to make sure you have the germicide, the barrier. I will have the sharps containers. I'm gonna have all the other stuff you're gonna need from there. um there's really That's really what they look at, make sure that everything is, and it's not expired, and they want to know you have the proper barrier films, stuff to cover your bottle bags, as well as your bottle bags, your bottles. Make sure your bottles are labeled. If they're going to be water, put water. If it's going to be alcohol, put alcohol. Make sure each bottle has a label on it. They will question that. You know, so just I want you to know that when it comes to the bottles, make sure you have your labels. Put a tape, and then just with a Sharpie write what it is on it. What else? Let's see. This simple stuff. A lot of you guys already know. You guys been doing shows for so long. So this is mostly for a lot of the new people who haven't done a show. So Just look at your stuff and you know what's up. You know what's going on. Okay. So that's one thing. We are entering a piece. Do you need to grab a weekend pass for that 1 day charge? Well, let me tell you this. This event is a little different than just standard tattoo conventions where you pay per day. This is a 3 day festival. We invested a lot of money with celebrities, with everything else that's going on. The lowrider, the MMA fighting, to make this a 3 day festival. We do not sell 1 day tickets. Now, a lot of the artists that purchase booth, we gave them complimentary tickets. I had 2,000 tickets that I gave out to a lot of the artists that going to be part of the show. So if you're coming in just to enter a piece and to go and not to be there, the thing is that's the price. It's $60 for all 3 days. If you want to go for 1 day, it's still $60, and that's really fair price to go for 1 day. Okay, regarding the event. So, but you still have access to go the rest of the days if you want to. There will be a lot going on from there. So it's not that type of show. Unfortunately, if you didn't want that, if you were looking for that, that's not that type of event. I made this event more festival. There was a lot, invested in it. So we made it a very fair price for everything that's going on. So that's one thing about it. So hopefully you guys understand. Hold on. People calling me. Okay. That's that. Hopefully that can answer that. Check with the artist. If your artist is gonna be there, see if they got some tickets. They got some tickets for 1 day, and find out from there. Because a lot of them they did get complimentary tickets. So on that part. So yeah. So that's one thing about it. Um what I was going to talk about too. There's so much going on. I mean, my mind's all over. I got like I'm gonna be here until like probably 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Still working on stuff, trying to get all this stuff done, what I need. So there's a lot of little things I got to get done. And so if you guys are trying to find out with some stuff, just hit me up. That's really important. Okay, how much time I have here? Let me see. Hold on. Uh, Da, da, da. All right. So I have about 28, about 3 minutes. I got 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. And then I'm going to step out because I got a lot of work to do today. So just want to just, get everybody straight what they need to know. And, and again, if you have the competition, tattoo competition, everything is going to be it's on the website, from the event, from the time. Um we are going to have digital brochures, so there will be digital brochures all over. So everybody, all the attendees that come in, they will have a digital, will have a layout map where all the artists, where all the vendors, where the time, the schedules, the categories, all that will be on the brochure. Plus, I will have two LED screens, two touch screens that will be in the venue where people could actually go ahead and touch it, find out what's going on, check the map, and everything will be there as well. So there's no way that nobody could get lost. Don't know where, it's not as big, but it's easy access with all the information we're giving you to find out where you at. Okay. Again, I really, really appreciate all the support regarding this event. Um, I don't know what else to say. I'm kind of like out of breath. I've been running past couple of days, running around doing a lot of stuff. I had my doctor's appointment today. Everything looks good. And what the hell? What they say? I can't see nothing. I can't see nothing on the page. Where is it? Sorry for that. Sorry, everybody's texting me right now. Yeah. So I'm gonna get to it. Um, again, thank you for everybody Thank you for all the support. I will see you at the event. You will see me running all over the place. If you need me for anything, please hit me up. I will. My one of my assistant Yvonne is getting in contact with everybody to give everybody the QR code for the parking. Okay, we will give it to you as well when you register. I will give you the parking code when you register. Okay. All right, guys. I'll see you in 10 days. I'll see you in 10 days. Look forward to this event, and let's let this event happen, man. Take care, everybody, and see you soon. See you. Let me get out of here now.